of modeling that for the adults here because they don't know our secret ways. So, this is how this is going to roll out this year. Just as we've always done. We'll start with the first grade. After the first grade, we'll go to second grade, then third grade, fourth, and fifth. After all the pumpkins have been dropped, we will call students up to explain their pumpkin, and we'll open it and reveal if the pumpkin's saved or not. Okay? I want to introduce, though, two special people that are going to be throwing our pumpkins. Because, you know, for the first 6 years, we had Mr. Pumpkin Chucker, and then he retired. So this year, we have two very special people that are going to be launching the pumpkins from the roof. Hey, ladies! My list. We're going to start with Miss Bryan's class. Ready up there? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chuck was. Next up is Miss Cryfels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that kind of made a crunchy sound. All right, we're moving on up to second grade. Mr. Johnson's class. 5, 4, 2, 1. Mr. Johnson, I got a projectile marshmallow. Next up is Miss Larson's class. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try that again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last class for second grade is Miss McDonald. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Nice parachute, second grade. All right, moving up to third grade with Miss Schultz. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good thing that one has lots of duct tape on it. Mrs. Wolf's class. way. All right, 5th grade. I expect big things out of you. This is your last chance. We're going to start with Miss Ains' class. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mr. Belling's class. Belling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you had an award for spinning, Mr. Belling, you would have won. Last but not least, Duran's class. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. All right, boys and girls, gear up, please. 4, 3, 2, 1, gear. Mr. Johnson, one of the rules was no projectiles. I got marshmallows. So, what's going to happen next? As our assistants unwrap and check the contents, Principal Hanson and Miss Delacruz are still standing up there. I think they're taking selfies. And then they're going to make their way down. But in the meantime, I need the representatives for each of the 3 first grade classrooms. The 3 first grade classrooms. Who's going to talk about your pumpkin? Miss Kreifels? Come by me, please. Miss Callan and Miss Bryan, come over here. Come over here, guys. By me, not your pumpkin. By Rickenberg. Want. This way. Tyler. Right here. Okay, stand by. And Miss Callan's right there. Who's the first one? Brian? All right. Our first class is Miss Bryan's class. Now, this is where I need you guys to be good listeners, because this is where the real learning happens. We learn and realize what works and what doesn't work. The first year that we did this 7 years ago, which I can't believe, one group that won had a parachute. Guess how many parachutes were used the next year? So we want to make sure that we're listening as our first graders explain what they did. So we're going to have Miss Bryan's students explain first.
So we put on the bottom there's some foam and bubble wrap. And then on the sides there's stuffing, and on the top there's stuffing. And then we use duct tape to close it.
Okay, so should we see what we did? Good, what say?
And we put pillows for it to have a softer landing.
So let's see how they did, Miss Olson. What do we got? A saved pumpkin! Good job! You guys can sit down. Whoa there, people. We're 1 for 1. Who's next? Callan's class.
A box in a box in a box.
Wait a second. A box and a box and a box. Is that 3 boxes? Did you use the pumpkin I gave you, or did Miss Callan try to pull a fast one? She did.
We used we use bubble wrap, pillows, leaves, and styrofoam.
All right, let's see how you did. Another one! Well, first grade, 2 for 2 so far. All right, Miss Kreiffel's class. Who's going to go first?
We put
Oh, listeners, I need your attention.
At the bottom we put a towel and marshmallows. Who's gonna see that? We put more marshmallows and cotton balls. We also had bubble wrap.
Bubble wrap. All right, Miss Kreifels, how'd you do? I need the second grade representatives. 2 for 3. I think we're going up. Good odds this year. Second grade, come on up here. Woo woo. Who do we have first, Dan? Mr. J. Who's your teacher? Ms. McDonald? Who's your teacher? Who's your teacher? I need Miss Larson's class. Thanks, Miss Larson. Mr. J, you guys are up first. All right, we have Mr. Johnson's class explaining what they did.
So the items we use are sponges on the corners next to the sponge. And then we put the pumpkin in a bag with bubble wrap in it with the pumpkin. And rags on the bottom with towels under the bag with the pumpkin. Then on the bottom of the box was marshmallows. And a lot of people wanted to build, and so we made groups out of the builders, and we agreed with this idea.
All right, Mr. Johnson's class, let's see how you did. Oh, Miss Olson. Oh, no! That's all right! Now we go for next year! Miss Larson's class, come on over here! All right, listeners, listen up!
We drew our ideas down and wrote what we wanted to put in. Big and small bubble wrap, and we put stuffing on the bottom, and we put bubble wrap on the side to make sure it wouldn't get ruined, and we put the small type of bubble wrap around the pumpkin so it would not get hurt that very easily. Our pumpkin's name was Sir Waffles a lot.
Looks like it's together, but is it? Oh no. Oh no, good try. Let's have Miss McDonald's class come on over.
Listeners, we need your attention. Pumpkin. We named our pumpkin Scary Pumpkin. Then we voted on the best design. And we used sponges, blankets, and we used a styrofoam box around the pumpkin. And then we used, on the sides, we had balloons and bubble wrap. So. We added a parachute at the end.
All right. Miss McDonald's class, let's see how you did. Oh! Now we know. All right, guys, go have a seat. I need third grade. So what are we, 2 for 6? Whoa, we got some excited third graders. Coming on down, come on down. Who do we have first, Miss Olsen? Schultz! 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 Who's Miss Schultz's class?
So we put a box in a box, and we wrapped a pumpkin. So like, we filled the space in the scholastic box. We filled the space because there was more room for the pumpkin to just like tilt, and then it would break more easily. So we put like bubble wrap on both sides.
And then we wrapped the pumpkin with bubble wrap and put it in the box and taped the box.
We only had one layer, and we put a parachute. And that was by Kate, Carson, Reese, and Tim.
All right, Miss Olsen, how'd they do? We got a box within a box again. Oh, it looks like it's split right in half, so if that's what you guys were going for, you did it! Okay, back to your spot. Who do we have next? I think we have Miss Gelner's class next. Miss Wolf's class! Woo!
We put toilet paper on the bottom, and then added the pumpkin, and on the sides we put bubble wrap.
We put gel packs on the top of the pumpkin and the side of the pumpkin. But before we did that, we put towels, and then we put some gel packs on the towels.
All right. Let's see how they did, Miss Olsen. Oh! Man, oh man. All right. Last group for third grade. Phoebe.
We all work together by each covering one side.
People, listen to Phoebe.
We all work together by each team, like 4 or 5 people, each covered one side with stuff. And then for the parachute, we made tape, rope, and we connected it to the parachute with tape, and then we connected it to the box.
All right, how'd they do, Miss Olsen?
Close your eyes.
Oh, I got super excited for a second. Just the bottom half is cracked. Not too bad. Round of applause. 4th grade, come on up. 4th grade, 4th grade, 4th grade. Kinville, show up, you're first. Ian, who's your teacher? All right. All right, Kinville, show up, take it away.
So first we put the pumpkin in a box that we stuffed with stuffing. We also put some spray foam in there just to make sure it got extra secure.
We put gray foam on the sides just in case it landed on that side, so it would be less cracked.
And then on the outside I forgot what we did first, but second we did leaves. And we also crumpled up some newspapers.
And let's see how they did. Oh. Another right down the middle. Good job, 4th grade. All right, Mr. Wolf, who I thought had no legal baggage this morning, but his was not.
So first we wrapped our pumpkin in toilet paper and named it Mummy. And then we covered the bottom of the box in a bunch of padding, and then we got the side with bubble wrap, and then we covered the top with surgical wrap and a towel, and then we put like toilet paper all over in it.
And then on the outside, we put toilet paper rolls, full toilet paper rolls on the bottom, and then wrap the whole thing in surgical wrap.
All right, Miss Olson, how did they do? Oh, it made a smiley face. Smiley face crack in the pumpkin. All right, last but not least in 4th grade is Miss Gentry.
We put bubble wrap on the bottom, a lot of it, and then we crumpled out a lot of newspaper and put it in about halfway to the box, and then we put the pumpkin in and covered it with more newspaper and bubble wrap. And then we found tape and we taped it, and then we put a skull thing on top. Little Grimmy.
How'd you do, Miss? Oh. Hey. All right, 4th grade, thank you. Last but not least, bring it on down, 5th grade. I think Miss Gentry's cracked up the most. Some of you. Who am I missing? All right, ladies, get on up here. Who do we got first? All right, Miss Ains' class. Miss Ains.
First, we called our thing the Minnesota sushi roll, because when we put the pillow on top, it looked like a sushi.
We put a lot of bubble wrap rolls in because they like held the pumpkin in, so crack. At first we started throwing stuff in, but then we had to plan on how we put the pumpkin in and stuff, so we put the pumpkin in the middle and everything. And we put stuff on the bottom before we put the pumpkin in, and then we added more stuff at the top.
All right, let's see how Tootsie Roll did. Sushi roll. Come on, people. I have this orange hair in my way. Oh, there's a hole in his head. All right, go sit down, Miss Haynes, guys. We put all the pumpkins here. Mr. Belling's class.
So first on the inside we put foam. So first on the inside we put foam on the bottom, and then we wrap the pumpkin in bubble wrap and put more bubble wrap on the top and sides.
On the outside of the box, we put pool noodles on the bottom, and then we put bubble wrap on top of that.
Last, but definitely not least, we got Eddie and Daryl representing Mr. Ann's class.
Well, first, we thought of putting the noodles on the edges, because the edges are not the sides. It even got confused and then we had to tape it a lot, and we thought the parachute would work, but don't know. And then we named the pumpkin Berta, and then we put a whole bunch of toilet paper inside, and then we put memory foam around it, and yeah, we hope it survived.
Let's see how they did! Oh! It looks like Pac-Man! Yay! Let's see. Berta became Pac-Man! We'll see what that
All right, boys and girls. Gear. Hey, thank you. You know, I am so proud, and I know your teachers are proud, and your families and parents, and Dr. Rickenberg, and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Barrage. We're also very proud of you because, you know, you guys designed and engineered, and as a team came up with for the pumpkin drop, and we couldn't be prouder. And we know that sometimes we might not work, but we just keep trying, and each year we do it. So let's give ourselves a big round of applause for attempting our pumpkin drop. Thank you. Good job. I'm always overwhelmed at the amount of support that we get from our community, from our parents and our families. So thank you for coming out, taking time to watch and be a part of our school community and your students' learning. So let's give your parents and family a round of applause. Thank you. And tonight is a beautiful day, so please be safe this evening. If you have any festivities going on. Yay, over there, there's a fan waving at me. Thank you. So I want to thank our Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Barrage, for coming, Chef Harris for coming, Miss Dela Cruz for being a pumpkin chucker thrower, Dr. Rickenberg, Miss Olson, Mr. Lou was here, all kinds of friends. Thank you.